This game preview is brought to you by Manscaped's Premium Ultra Soft Boxer Briefs 2.0, complete with the all-new jewel pouch to protect your stones. Use the promo code SACCITY for 20% off and free worldwide shipping. Manscaped, the perfect tools to protect your jewels.
Next game on our list, we've got 3 left to cover here. The Houston Texans 0-1 take on the Broncos at 0-1, with the Denver Broncos being 10-point favorites in this game, over under 45 points between these two teams. Texans surprised a lot of people last week when they gave the Indianapolis Colts a tough time and brought it to a tie. The Denver Broncos slightly disappointed and lost against the Seattle Seahawks. Aaron, this game here, how do you think... After hearing what you said in the morning, I can't ask the question that I originally planned on asking him. How did the Broncos get back on track? Because you don't really think the Broncos got off track. And I don't want to
Whoa. I didn't say that.
Okay, so you do think the Broncos got off track last week?
I mean, obviously they had turnovers. They had penalties. That matters.
So how do they get back on track then?
Well, they don't have turnovers and they don't get penalties. I think that's really what killed them is the turnovers. Obviously, 2 in the red zone. That's 2 you go even 2 field goals there. Probably a different conversation we're having about the Broncos this week. Touchdown and the field goals, even more. 2 touchdowns, they blow out Seattle. That's what we're talking. You know what I mean? Like, so at the end of the day, this is just about small mistakes and details that Denver did not take care of in game 1. And that could be attributed to preseason, not playing any of their guys, which, again, I criticized every team for not doing. This wasn't a Denver Broncos criticism. There is something to be said that starting quarterbacks, the likes of Russell Wilson, Joe Burrow, these guys went 3-8. If you did not take 1 snap in preseason, you went 3-8. And we're talking good teams. 3-8.
Research. Look at you with the research.
So I think that's a problem. And I think week 1, it was more of a preseason game. They had to get the feel for things. So I do expect these teams that struggled week 1 to come out and play better in week 2, and Denver being one of them. I don't know about 10-point favorite, but I just think they need to clean up some stuff. I'm not a fan of a 10-point spread. I know it's at home, but this is still the NFL, man. And we got to give respect to these NFL teams. These are grown-ass men getting paid to play football. We better start respecting some of these NFL teams. Go ahead.
I wouldn't say that so fast. There's another game that we have yet to predict that has a 10-point favorite, and I think it's okay. But on the Texans side, they obviously played well against the Indianapolis Colts. They could not get the job done. They couldn't finish the job against the Colts last week, but they did force a tie. They looked good. What happened last week with the Texans that you think, what did the Texans do last week, I should say, that they need to bring into this week against Denver Broncos?
Should I say Rex Burkhead?
Please don't. Please, for the love of Jesus Christ, do not say Rex Burkhead, because as a Dameon Pierce fantasy owner, I want to see nothing of Rex Burkhead.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I don't know. Nothing stood out. Defensively, I think the biggest, shock to me was how good they were defensively against the Colts offense, mainly the passing attack. But they didn't really do anything special. They still gave up 160 yards on the ground. They still gave up 350 in the air. Defensively, they stifled the Colts in the red zone. And I think that was, I guess, maybe the biggest thing. If you want to look at something, it's their red zone defense was really good. The Colts were 2 for 5 in the red zone. That's basically the deciding factor of the game. If they're 3 for 5, the Colts win. If they're 4 for 5, they blow them out. If they're 5 for 5, we're talking about how bad Houston is. So I thought their red zone defense was good, but I don't know that can continue. I don't know that you can constantly let teams move up and down the field and consistently get into the red zone and then just say, you know what, we're going to tighten up here and we're going to stop Russell Wilson from getting in the end zone.
Well, there's the story right there. I mean, the red zone defense for the Texans looked good last week, and the red zone offense for the Denver Broncos looked like shit last week. So one of these have to break. Prediction time. Give me the Denver Broncos here. I think they do get back on track, but it is a close game. Let me get the Broncos here, 24-20.
I've already changed my mind. Denver wins this one big, I think. I think it's 31. By 10 points? 31-17.
Oh, okay. So you're back on the 10-point spread.
I'm at home. I have to think that they're going to come out and try to make a statement. 31-17.
I think that might be that. I think that's a good take. That's a good take. 27-17 is what I'll switch my score up because that might be your best take of the day.